This is me literally getting off of school, first day of school. Everyone kind of likes the idea of having a YouTube channel. And you know, especially in middle school, we're like, let's like make a channel, let's like do ASMR slime. That was me. I have complete free will on what I can do with my life. And who cares if I become famous or not? I know, like, this channel is only gonna benefit me. Because to be honest, it's just like a virtual diary, like journal, just me talking to myself. Because honestly, I don't know if it's just me, I just don't surround myself with a lot of people anymore, because a lot of people that I was surrounding myself with just, I don't like to say didn't get it, but they were just not building the way I wanted to build. We were just on different timelines, and that's okay. But I just feel guilty on the way I kind of shame people for that in my head. But everyone's on a different timeline, and I really only have time to hang out with myself and obviously my family, because I live with my family still. I'm 19. Hopefully I can benefit other people as people start watching my videos. If they do, I don't know. And myself, of course. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's always good to have a little bit of time to self-reflect and just like talk about your day rather than just doom scrolling. I think the topic I'm going to talk about today is just the purpose of life and just like free will. I literally have like a quotes thing with 700 TikToks saved in it. So let me find a quote that I think fits today on what I want to talk about. There's a lot of controversial opinions about TikTok, but honestly, if you're in the right mindset and confident in yourself and not like weak into falling into these like traps, I say TikTok definitely helps my mental health and just opened my mind to a lot of things, which I feel like is crazy to say, but it's not. I wish I could give credit to this person, but it's literally just a user numbers thing. Let's hope I don't mess this up. They said, the sole reason people seek purpose is to distract themselves from the pure absurdity that is being alive. I think that people have become so attached to the idea of searching and eventually finding a meaning or definitive reason for living. But the truth is, there really is no reason for any of this. It is all pointless in the end, since it will all be over eventually. Even if you want to approach it from the simple continuation of our species, that will be over one day as well, rendering that reasoning pointless. So really all that is left is to accept and embrace the absurdity of it all, and instead of trying to find a purpose, find things and people and experiences to live for. Because in the end, none of this really matters. So why not just live how you choose and do everything you can while you have the chance? I dropped my phone. I read that and I was like, that's literally beautiful. I love reading things like that. And it's just so true. It's just like presence reveals beauty. When you're just in the present moment, you realize like how like kind of like silent everything is and how meaningless everything is. I tend to find myself being quite materialistic and, you know, wanting to become super wealthy and rich, and I'm very like stern on what I do to get there. But then I'm like, yo, what if I can just like be happy and just live in the woods? Like, I could do whatever I want with myself. I can do whatever I want. I can like, you know, edit my little avatar. That's what I am. That's why I dress cute every day. I can like, now I don't care. I'm confident. You know, I can do whatever I want with my life. And, you know, it's just also meaningless. But that's what makes it fun. You know what I mean? This world is so big and there's so like many things to do, and that's what like frustrates me a lot. I find myself very like fascinated by different languages and cultures, and like I wish I could know every single language in the world out there. I wish I could have tried every single dish out there, that I could have every kind of style, which I can try to do, of course. I can learn maybe 2 or 3 more languages. I love that because I know I have the freedom to do that. There's just so much in this world, and there's so much beyond, which scares me too, because when you think about how small we are, because you know there's different universes out there, because we're just like this tiny speck on this planet. The planet is a tiny speck in the like solar system, tiny speck in the galaxy, so on. It's like, really, what I ate yesterday, okay, it doesn't matter. But I still have a hard time with that, and I accept that that's something I need to grow on. And I'm kind of just yapping right now, but yeah, I would say I'm gonna try to do these little yaps and advice and situations eventually once a week, you know, for my mental health, just for reflection. And like, this is my first like time recording myself doing this, and I'm like having a good time. This feels great. I remember for the longest time I was like, I can't start doing that on TikTok. People I know are gonna see me and they're gonna like share it, and like, who cares? Who cares? Tell me why that matters. It doesn't. Same with like YouTube or anything you do with your life. As long as you're happy, go at it. You know? I could die tomorrow. I have to live the way I want to every single day, because this life is just so precious. And yeah, that's all I got for my little yap today. And yeah, God bless. I love you so much. Peace.